everyone, it's Morphin Mania time. I'm Captain Logan, and here's Jason, and here is my regular co-host, DJ.
Hey, guys.
How's it going, DJ? It is day 46, and today we are watching some more Season 2 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It is Scavenger Hunt, followed by the Great Bookala Escape, neither of which immediately rings any bells, but I'm sure they will come to us as we start watching them, unless one of these ends up being like the one with Scorpina, and I find out, oh, I've never seen this.
Great episode, though.
Yeah, it's fine. They should have kept her around and done things with her. I don't think they do.
Yeah. That's a huge missed opportunity.
Thanks a lot for joining us live, folks. We missed Wednesday. We weren't able to shoot the other day, but we are back now, and we're going to shoot a few for you this evening. Obviously, none of this is going to matter for folks watching in the future, but for everybody watching live, next week is Christmas break, and we won't be shooting Morphin Year during next week, but we'll be right back the week after. So join us for more Power Rangers fun. If you are watching live, make sure to click on the link in the description for the Rabbit Room, and that will allow you to watch the exact stream that we are watching right along with us, plus or minus a few seconds. And if you're watching after the fact, make sure to get out your DVDs or your Netflix and get it to episode 35 of Season 2 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And let's go ahead and get started. Timestamp 0, get ready to press play when I say now. And here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. I almost said, DJ, that there's not a lot of shows that start right away with an explosion, but that's probably not true.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot of kid shows that do that.
I'm sure Beast Wars has a lot of explosions in their intro.
So exciting. You know what has a lot of explosions? Not to give any too much away for folks that haven't seen this yet, but Aquaman. Lots of explosions in Aquaman.
Interesting. Odd. I haven't seen that yet. I really want to see that. I haven't seen so many things out right now.
I won't give too much away. It's wonderful. And again, everybody watching in the future, it's been out for a couple months, but
yeah. You can tell when we shot.
Yes, exactly. We have no way to look into the future and be like, Glass was great.
Yeah, you know what had a lot of explosions was that Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I don't know that. Oh, that's also out right now, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I haven't either. I want to.
Yeah, me too. I think, DJ, I'm probably the only one on the channel seeing that, so you should come in and review it with me if you see it.
Okay, I'll try.
Just if you see it, but I am planning.
Yeah. I mean, I probably will. My wife really wants to see it too, so we might go together. I really like Saving Mr. Banks.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, Power Rangers, we got another Jon Stewart episode, which means we'll probably see 2 or 3 more from him. What is that jacket that Tommy's wearing?
I remember that jacket. I feel like he wears that more often, that bomber jacket looking thing.
Yeah, it is like a bomber jacket. It's a little bit, it looks too warm for that jacket today. I feel like it'd get kind of hot.
Funny. Well, it's California. You never really need a jacket like that.
See, we should be, you know, one thing that we should have been making a list of, not a number, but like a list of is like random personal details that characters act like are major things that probably will never come up again. Like Kimberly, like scavenger hunts.
Well, Kimberly has a whole giant list of them all to her own.
She really does. Because that's the theme of this episode. See the guy in the background just casually throwing a Frisbee?
By himself, or does he have a partner?
I mean, I'm sure there's a partner. He caught it and then he threw it. But
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a boomerang otherwise.
These are the kinds of intellectual conversations you'll hear on Morphin Mania. Zed goes, oh, they like playing games, do they? Yeah. Half the time when you start looking at them, they're playing games. You remember the whole pachinko thing? Like, you took advantage of that. They like to play games, do they? Yeah, you know this.
I guess it's a trope. That's something I really like that we don't get enough of. I really wanted to see Riddler in the Nolan universe because I wanted like a treasure hunt kind of thing, or like clues and stuff. Yeah,
where he sends Batman on some kind of like sadistic, you know, mission where he has to go. He has to use his detective skills that he doesn't really have in that universe.
Yeah. If you've seen the Riddler in the Batman show, he looks really weird, but I really like his episodes. He does stuff like that. I'm sure the one in the Batman animated series does too.
His first episode's great. Second one, not so much. But we obviously get plenty of great stuff like that in the Arkham games.
Okay, cool. Are you a scavenger hunt guy or a treasure hunt guy? Which do you prefer?
I don't know. I guess I've done more of the first than the second.
I really like treasure hunts. I had this best friend as a kid. His dad would do these awesome treasure hunts. He would like go all out. He would make clues and he would like burn the edges and like wrinkle them up and like we'd have to find them throughout the house and get like a prize at the end. It was really cool.
Bulk should be a genie. They should do an episode where Bulk is a genie and then turns into a genie monster.
There's a controversy about a specific genie that's going on right now.
That's controversial?
I mean, the Aladdin thing.
Yeah, what's controversial about it?
Everyone's up in arms about that photo that they put in the magazine.
Well, why are we talking about news right now in the middle of Power Rangers? But I'm not. I think it looks awesome.
It's pertinent.
I don't know about you. I think Will Smith looks great. Like,
oh, yeah.
I'm glad they're going their own way and they're not doing a CG blue thing. And like, I'm so happy with that. I don't know.
Oh, well, I won't tell you what he said then.
Oh, did he say something?
He said he will be CG most of the time. That's just his human form.
Oh. Okay, well, that's disappointing.
Lord Zed style.
Anyway, Zed's like, silence! You guys talk about Power Rangers!
I love their little like corridor that they always hide in, and just the peepholes, the Norman Bates peepholes that they look through.
Well, you're making Power Rangers feel really disturbing right now. You're giving me mental images I don't want to have.
Well, I mean, the 5th season gave me an image that I'd never had while watching the original movie.
No, me neither, but I don't want to imagine that with Goldar or Lord Zed, okay? And it's difficult not to because you said that. You can't say, oh, your head's in the gutter, Captain Logan, because it wasn't innuendo or subtext. You straight up said the peephole from the Bates Motel. I got my 8-year-old here, dude.
I didn't say anything.
No, I know you didn't.
I love
says,
that
this is going to be fun, much like any diabolical plan.
Don't you love that they just put like disco balls and lava lamps in his lab to make it look more sciencey?
Sciencey? Like, what's he doing with those?
I don't know.
I would think Billy, like, it'd be better if Billy set up some kind of like Rube Goldberg machine where like you have those spinning things, but then like at the end of it, it just like picks up his newspaper from the front porch and brings it in, or cool. Makes him breakfast. Do like a Back to the Future thing with it.
That'd be awesome. I would think he would have more of those like those Newton balls that we were talking about last time. More of those kind of things that just keep going forever. Instead
Thomas says, so is there a meta thing going on in this episode? It seems both the Rangers and Zed are on a scavenger hunt. In what way is Zed on a scavenger hunt?
I don't know. We haven't been paying attention.
No, we haven't. We've been talking about the news.
That was cool.
What will be like 2 months ago.
You see that like 2003 Daredevil move where he threw the bag up in the air and like fought something?
We've been referencing that a lot. I always like it when putties come from trees.
Yeah, and then they just slowly descend.
Like, did they teleport into the tree in the first place? Or did they climb up there and nobody was paying attention?
Billy is Jackie Channing with this duffel bag right now.
This is a great fight.
This is good. Picnic tables are always good.
At first I'm like, wait, is that Zach?
No,
nope.
That's Rocky.
Yeah.
Why did you think he was Zach for a minute?
I don't know.
Zach and Rocky don't have a lot of family resemblance, really. They look pretty different.
His hair has so much gel in it. It looked rigid.
Oh, Thomas says Goldar said something about a scavenger hunt for things to turn into monsters. But I don't think he's going on a scavenger hunt. I think they're just using the things from the scavenger hunt, probably. Look, fast motion's always funny.
I think maybe it is supposed to be colder outside because they're both wearing flannel.
Sure, but it doesn't look cold.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's like when we shot Spider-Man in the summer and they made us all wear fall clothes because it's supposed to take place during Homecoming.
Yeah, but you rarely have a sense of season in Power Rangers until they decide to do a holiday episode or something.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're not keeping that much track of it, where it's like, oh, we're going to do Christmas soon, so we better start having people bundling up. Getting close to Halloween. It's gonna be fall. It's gonna be windy outside.
Tommy is wearing just as much green, if not, he's wearing more green than he is white.
See, I have a theory that there are actually two Tommies, and that like the one from the future somehow stuck around. And I don't know what he's doing with the other Tommy, but I think sometimes there's a Green Ranger Tommy and sometimes there's a White Ranger Tommy. But then I guess what breaks that down is, but whenever he morphs, he's the White Ranger. So I guess that doesn't really work. I'm trying to create crazy conspiracies.
No, that should be something we do. We should just
DJ that we can like just hold throughout the whole thing and say, no, this is what's really happening. We'll interpret it for you. We know.
Yeah.
Power Rangers is way more complex than it lets on.
Oh, we got I got a POV shot there. What are they doing with this gypsy lady?
He got I don't know. I've not been paying attention. Paul got a tambourine stuck on his face. Yeah, hey Jason, could you tell us what's going on in this episode?
Well, I don't know. You mean with Bulk and Skull?
With anything, just
that was cool.
I like the idea. Sorry, I like the idea that Zed is just ticked off because he hates scavenger hunts. This game is stupid, and I'm gonna stop it, and I hate it.
So,
he doesn't even care about like killing the Rangers or taking over the world right now. He's just like, games are dumb, and I'm done with them.
So he turned.
He's so angry for no reason.
That's the canon. That's the thing that they used for the scavenger hunt.
Oh.
And Bulk and Skull are looking for the Power Rangers, and they have like this
psychic lady.
Gypsy lady, the psychic lady. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Help them.
This is like somebody's favorite episode, and we're just like not even paying attention.
Yeah, we're just
hearing in the comments.
Yeah. We're just going through the motions. We're just making our obligatory Power Ranger show. This is what we do at this time of day. And really, Zordon is the most vigilant head trapped in a tube that I have ever seen.
This is going to be like Pavlov's law eventually, where we can't sleep without watching Power Rangers together every night. Like, I've done it so many times. I'm going to be like tossing and turning like, I miss Morphin Mania.
It's going to be like trying to go to sleep with the sun outside. Like, you just can't do it. So I need my Power Ranger time with DJ. I got to have it.
I need a fix.
People in the comments are trying to explain this show to us. An intergalactic dimension of no return. What okay, can we dissect this for a minute? What exactly makes a dimension intergalactic? Like it's like a dimension, it would be about space, but it would be taking up the same space as the space of one dimension, right? Like that's the idea of multiple dimensions. When we say dimension, I'm assuming he means like a dimension, like a different plane of existence. What is intergalactic about that? Is it just because even if it's out in, you have to go out in space and then you're in that part of space in another dimension. It's not the fact that you're in another dimension that makes it intergalactic. It's the fact that you're out somewhere in space. Dad, there's
a lot of explosions in this episode.
That's true. There are some explosions. Kabooms! It's almost as if Tommy knew exactly where that was going to hit.
Like how frustrated he was.
I like how sometimes Rocky has to pretend like he's the leader because they're going to do a thing that's from first season and that White Ranger's not involved in. So he's like, let's put them together. It's like, you said that because you're the Red Ranger. And that's why I say he is kind of default by proxy the leader when White Ranger's not around just because of the stock footage.
Yeah. Just because he's in the center.
Let's see how angry Zordon is.
That was the weakest monster. He didn't even.
No, that took 6 seconds. They were just like, we got our weapons. I guess we don't have enough. That he grabbed it and then
No, but they blew him up with the cosmic with the power cannon.
Oh wait! Oh yeah, there was an explosion.
That's so weird. Obviously, because that stock footage was from season 1, and he is not.
Mm-hmm.
Why did we bring out the cannon then? That was weird.
I don't know. That was really strange.
The Yellow Ranger's also supposed to be wearing a skirt like the Pink Ranger, right?
What, the Yellow Ranger?
Yeah.
No, we've talked about this before. Yeah, she doesn't. Because in the Sentai, she's a boy, remember?
Oh.
And she's a boy named Boy. He's a boy named Boy. I like this theory, Barry, in OKC. Zordon doesn't exist. He's a hologram. It was really Alpha the whole time. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's the man behind the curtain. Except he's in front of the tube at all times.
DJ, do we ever have a place where we're using footage from 3 or more Sentais at once?
Do we still use season 1 footage when we're doing the Kaku Ranger from season 3?
I guess that technically would count if we are, yeah.
But we might not be using season
there. Maybe occasionally when they put the weapons together or something.
Yeah, but we
don't
probably
do that as much by then, I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all our stuff except for the Alien Ranger Sentai footage.
Right. Yeah, we shot a lot for that. And we did okay. Like, we started to get more creative.
Yeah.
Cinematographic, Jason, who's your favorite Yellow Ranger?
Ooh, that's a good question.
From just Mighty Morphin or any of the series?
Well, from just Mighty Morphin, it would be.
Once again, we're
Trini.
using this totally busted turtle Zord that has no exist.
He's like standing up though, like on his.
Because he's shooting cannons. Why has he never done this before?
Yeah,
Look, he's like half useful right now.
He has the same cannon fingers as the Dragon Zord.
The Dragon Zord, yeah. Well, he's not a pointless joke right now like he has been before, but it took us like 6 tries.
Well, it's because usually he's like this.
Yeah, he's on his back, and even with this for one where he's like on his back and they have to flip him over, it's the best.
They showed the same footage twice.
So are we gonna bring out Tor and not actually do the Ultra Zord?
I never liked the weapon of the human form of the Tiger Zord. It has like this like little floppy. You see it?
Yeah. No, I don't like it either.
It's like the Phoenix turns into it, but it's just the Phoenix's tail waving around. It's not very intimidating as a giant sword.
Yeah, Rocky should be.
See, Zoran is basically saying, once again, Tommy's the only one that's important. I know he's talking about Tommy as the leader, but he's like, we must have faith that Tommy knows what he's doing with the Mega Tiger Zord.
Oh, Cinematographic says from Mighty Morphin to Zeo. That means that it's Tanya.
It's Tanya?
Yeah. But for the whole series?
I mean, I think I maybe like, I don't know. I mean, some of these characters are so interchangeable. Like,
mine's probably Trini still.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was leaning toward, but I don't know.
The whole series, it would probably be Dustin.
For me, it's Kira.
Me too.
Oh, duh. Of course, Kira. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Kira's my favorite female ranger. Her and Tori.
Yeah, Kira's the best. I mean,
that's the right answer.
Kimberly's the best girl. I mean, I like her too, but I like the one from Time Force too.
I love her, Jen.
Katie from Time Force. But yeah, I like Jen from Time Force. Why do they keep putties around in Zed's chambers, DJ?
Because it's creepy and awesome.
Is that right?
Actually,
my God, Zed is just more pissed off today than he's ever been. He's like, "You two better shut up." I'm not paraphrasing. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I guess I take back my complaint from earlier about Zordon talking about Tommy like that, because he was talking about him as the leader, but just at first I was like, oh, so he's the only one that matters. I'm real hypersensitive to that.
Oh, Scavenger Hunt's still on.
Man, I hope Zed's taking a nap or something, or he's gonna make like another monster right away. Oh my God, the Scavenger Hunt's still. I hate those.
I would have loved if Kimberly was just like looking in bushes and stuff while they were fighting the monster. This is not a.
She's like, look.
This is like a scavenger hunt and a treasure hunt. Treasure hunts have the clues. Scavenger hunts, you just have a list that you're looking for.
Yeah.
This is a hodgepodge.
They mixed them up. I was going to say earlier, my problem with scavenger hunts is that too often, especially these days, you'll go to a place where you're like, oh, we don't allow scavenger hunt people here.
I've never had that. I've never done a scavenger hunt. I've only done the other.
Malls hate scavenger hunts.
Man, how did he get that professional photo of the park?
Yeah, I don't. That's what I was going to say. Why did they pose for a publicity photo? Oh, because they're making a TV show. In fact, I had that picture.
Yeah, I've seen that picture everywhere.
Yeah,
that's the one from this show, from this season anyway.
Mm-hmm. That we must have shot.
The one in the first, the big one that you see from the first season is them with their helmets off, like
yes,
on back to back, the Green Ranger.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one, but I know what you're talking about.
So back before Shout Factory released these seasons, I bought bootleg ones and I made my own custom covers for them because that's what I always do.
Yeah.
And so I was looking through all the photos that I could find to put on there. So I remember those photos really well.
Is anyone surprised? You guys win everything except for sometimes you're late to things because you fought a monster and they treat that like the sacrifice they had to make.
Everybody hates you guys.
Yeah, because you're perfect at everything. Okay, well, that was the generic episode I expected it to be, with the exception of Zed screaming about people playing games, which is my new favorite thing.
And the most useless monster did nothing. What a waste. He looked pretty cool, too.
Yeah, he was cool. It was weird. We didn't get a lot of great shots of him from far back. I kept not having a great sense of his whole design. Like, we got him real close a lot.
Yeah, he had this cool.
Or maybe I was just looking away a lot because I was talking to DJ. I might have missed those shots. I'm not sure. What is it, DJ?
He had like this cool lens, like scope thing that was in front of his eyes.
Yeah. I kept waiting for a first-person perspective from that.
Yeah. Like the level on Turtles in Time where you're in Shredder's perspective and you're shooting at the turtles. You remember that level?
I don't remember that.
Oh, you have to like throw the foot soldiers into his machine and break the glass. I love that.
Oh
game.
yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
His arms and you're from his perspective. It's really cool.
So we move on now to the Great Bookala escape. Bookala apparently is the name of an alien. So we're gonna have like a real, ET kind of thing going on here. Or what's the guy Larigo from Turbo? So
you like to sing us your song?
No, we'll do that. We'll do that maybe on Turbo, or maybe not. Anyway,
well, I'm the one who picks the episodes.
But we'll do the movie
episodes. Yeah,
for Turbo. Yeah, but we are doing the movie.
Right.
You don't get to pick whether or not we're doing the movie. We just are doing that. Okay, here we go. Everybody get ready to press play. When Jason says now, are you ready, Jason? Yeah. All right, here we go. Everybody, please press play right
now.
So you do that long, I don't know when you're supposed to press it. It's like you press it after the now? Is it? It's sort of like, do we go on 3 or after 3?
No. Now.
Well, it's too late now. Sab is hoping he's in this one.
This is the true test if we ever get tired of this song, because we are listening to it so many times.
No, that's absolutely true. And the song never changes in any way.
No.
It's not like Enterprise where suddenly we put more of a drum track on it in the 3rd season.
I haven't thought about the song in forever. I think I've just started toning it out.
Yeah.
Toning it out?
Let's revisit it. I like this song a lot, DJ. I think it's great. I think it has a lot to do with why the series was successful.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you've ever mentioned that before.
No, I've never mentioned that before. If Mighty Morphin Power Rangers itself was long enough to do an entire year project like this, we probably wouldn't be doing it.
Oh, first we got the Batarang view from Batman Returns.
Aisha, it nearly gave me a haircut.
Did you see that? The book says UFOs with an apostrophe. That's ridiculous.
See, Bulk, it's funny because Bulk's not that far off. Because he's like, oh, the Power Rangers are aliens from space. It's like, well, they're led by an alien from space. And then there will be series later where that is the case. And you will meet alien rangers next year, Bulk. It's going to happen. Well, sort of next year. You will be a child and back in time when the series remembers that it's back in time. This is very convoluted, DJ.
I never know what they know when they go back in time.
No, and what year it's supposed to be?
Somehow they still know people that they met in high school. Like,
yeah.
So weird. It's the weirdest time travel I've ever seen. And I never liked time travel.
But like their parents are younger and they are supposed to be from whatever the year is, and they're ambiguous about it, but they don't really do anything cool to make it clearly a different time. Like the technology is not different.
No, it's like everyone was de-aged together, but the time didn't go back.
Except for the people that weren't. I think there are some adults that are the same age. Well, and when I said their parents are younger, I'm actually not sure I'm right about that.
Oh, so this is the one we looked up last time, where it's the Japanese kabuki, I think it's called something.
He should be like a Russian doll with a bunch of other aliens inside of him. Or like you take his head off, and then he's full of tinier men.
That'd be a really horrifying monster if they were able to do that. Like have a smaller guy in a suit that can jump out of him.
Yeah, and then when it gets big, either fighting like 5 monsters at once, and then sometimes they put him back in him.
Dad, it's Serpentera.
Yeah. See, I want to get excited every time Serpentera comes up, but I don't want to get duped by this show because I figured out what they do with Serpentera. Nothing.
Hey,
they just fly around.
He runs out of batteries.
We don't know why they're ever in the ship. When they could see, like, why is he doing this? He could just as easily do this from the moon. Why is he in his, I said ship, why is he in his giant Zord thing?
He likes to move around a little bit every once in a while.
Goldar, you idiot. You had one job. That was a great line.
That was a great line.
I'm surprised you even hit the earth. I love Zed so much. That's hilarious. It's a very tiny spacecraft. Zordon, I promise you, I did not go down to Target and buy this, okay? It's actually a spaceship.
Okay, so this is why he needs this little thing.
Okay, so was he in Serpentera going to find it? Or does he just happen to be in Serpentera when they find this?
That's a cool shot.
Yeah. Oh, a Bookala. It's not Bookala, DJ. Like I would have thought, because that sounds a little bit more exotic. Like that's how I would have pronounced it. But all right.
Well, Bookala! I mean, just because they're pronouncing it that way doesn't mean that's correct. So we don't know for sure.
That's fair. But you'd think Zordon would know how to pronounce things that he knows about that nobody else knows about from like.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, I remember this now. This thing is horrifying.
That's like a big thing in Japan. Did you ever watch the Three Ninjas movies growing up?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I know what that is. I did not.
They all have masks that their grandfather gives them that look like this.
Oh, it's way scarier when its mouth moves. Zordon should have been like, okay, now I know this looks like a thing that you guys have fought like 1,000 times in a Megazord, but it's not a monster. Don't beat it up, okay?
Kind of sounds like Larago.
See, I knew it was going to be that sort of thing, and now that I'm watching it again, I remember this, and yes, it's that kind of thing. There's like this.
I haven't seen this.
This is supposedly cute, that's horrifying looking, but like alien thing that they have to help find his way home or whatever, who doesn't speak English very well. Why do you talk like a robot? You're not a robot. Thank you.
No, but it's like, thank you.
That's cool that they made a doll to match the suit, I guess.
What did I miss? Why do we also have a doll?
They're making a fake doll for Zed
So they'll think that, yeah.
so that he can get away.
And then the big twist is that it turns out that that's what was in the dumpster all along, and Rita's somewhere else on the Earth right now. Thomas says, why not just give him a phone?
Does he have sunglasses with other sunglasses that flip up?
Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is.
He wants it
I
dark.
can make it darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, stop talking, because you're like the most horrifying thing.
Yeah, I don't know if this is insensitive or not. It seems kind of offensive.
Yeah, I agree. But it's pretty scary.
Bookala.
Now he's Yoda.
No snow, you have it.
Mm.
Zero of the snow.
He is. He literally is.
Yeah, it's just inverted word order. Yeah.
Oh, it's the pigtail monster.
So it looks really, really stupid in silhouette. Let's not show it out of silhouette. Yep, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's like a David.
Get the hair off of it, and it's like half imposing. What? It's like a junkyard creature with a hairband, with like hairband hair.
Is it hair or is it like a Davy Crockett hat? Is he wearing like
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't think it is. Well, I don't know. It looks like a wig.
It's like a coonskin cap.
I never thought I would see a robot that was also a
This is crazy though. Is this Billy's lab? Are we blowing up?
No, it's gotta be somewhere else right now.
Levi.
Well, he's an abominable snowman and a robot.
The abominable snowbot. You're right.
Thanks for that contribution, Rocky.
That guy looks just like the guy from last time, except he has like this thing over him.
That's why they put the wig on him so you wouldn't recognize him.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you're Power Rangers and we're all the same team, and you guys are going up against a monster. We thought maybe we should also show up.
He has a big Lego arm. Did you see? You see the Legos?
He's like if Rob Liefeld made a Power Rangers monster. With maybe the exception of the hair. I don't know if he would go that far. He's got a little bit of overkill going on. He just said Bookala twice like Goongala. He's like, Bookala, Bookala!
Oh.
Thomas says, and he can make julienne fries.
Adam just casually walks up with this giant ship in his hand.
This episode is insane.
This is pretty crazy. Like, where are we shooting right now? We're in like some back.
I don't know. I'm like, are we on a farm? Where are we right now?
It's like a camp with cabins.
Yeah, there's like sheds and.
Dun 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 dun.
Huh?
Oh, really?
So once again, I know I pointed this out before, but it makes me think that maybe we shot a lot of this footage at the same time, because I don't know why Goldar's eyes never glow when we're in Serpentera.
Yeah, he looks weird. It's a little strange.
Good job. Good job. You didn't give him like blue lines on his face. You made him the color that they are. Well done. Good one.
There we
Didn't
go.
I use this song last time?
Who cares? It's awesome.
No, it is great.
Just give it to him.
But what is the plan here? Isn't Zed going to find out that it's fake when he gets it? I guess it'll just give him time to get away.
I guess that, yeah. They're just trying to stall.
Yeah.
It's a real complicated story here that we're trying to.
He just
Trying to
singing
understand.
I am real.
Was that the exact name?
He's not Schwarzenegger. They get to the chopper version of I Will Win. I will win. Get to the chopper. Well, I will win.
Why does everything we do end up sounding like Louis Armstrong?
Everything. Because I'm not trying. That's why.
Same thing happens to me.
This is a very casual show that we do. This is as casual as it gets right now. I've had a long day, DJ.
Working hard on those rewinds.
That is what I am doing.
Did he? Oh, I thought he put it in his mouth.
Yeah, he's going to swallow that. Okay, so villains always do this in things like this. Here's a thing that will make me invincible. I'm going to hold it out for a long time where you could just reach out and steal it from me.
Look, they did a good job actually acting there. Goldar totally bought it. I wish we had a camera on Zed the whole time while he's just angrily griping about Goldar taking too long.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What's keeping him? See, there it is, Louis Armstrong. I don't know.
Why do you bring Goldar with you, though? You're like, he's not any better than like a putty or something. The way he's always failing. Why are you talking to your Zord? I wish I had a Zed staff right now too. Man, I'd be wielding that.
That would be crazy.
Use all the
I don't
time.
think they can make that. It's too big.
Yeah, there is.
That's good.
Thanks. Hey DJ, I think you're onto something. I think that is culturally insensitive.
Yeah. We would not do it that way today.
Mm-mm. Oh, maybe. That goes into the same place in your voice as Louis Armstrong, but doesn't sound like it because you're using a different register. Oh, you got snow.
No.
It's like the ending of every Christmas movie.
Yeah, but with the wardrobe from last show, one of them Adam should be like, whatever. It's supposed to snow on Thursday. Like,
well, no.
At
the beginning of this, Billy told him that it never snows in Angel Grove.
Oh,
yeah,
because it is California. So I'm dumb. I shouldn't have said that.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool prop.
Yeah. It's nice that we're actually trying to shoot crazy stuff like that.
Again, see you. I someday will. That's great.
It's hard to decide how to do the inverted word order when you get longer than like a couple of clauses.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're just so close and yet no cigar.
Wow, they tripped over chalk. Chalk lines on the ground.
Phil Maroney.
Phil Maroney. There's always those guys that would add a Rooney to everything.
Always. Are we not past that by now?
Well, in this time period.
Oh, okay. I'd like to think that in 2018, 2019, we are past that.
Oh, of course you're losing power. It's a fake.
It's a fake!
Does Goldar watch Star Trek?
What are you Bowser?
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you Bowser now?
He's a big DS9 fan.
Oh,
Zed is having the last couple weeks. I like it when his visor glows and none of the rest of him does. That always looks cool.
Oh wow!
Oh, now he is gonna make a monster.
That's kind of cool.
We should have expected that. I mean, I've seen this before, but it's been a long time. I didn't remember. Like, everyone should expect that. When you have a thing like that that looks like a monster, you're gonna fight it. So at some point, it's gonna get mind controlled or get a spell on it or something.
Grow, Bookala, grow.
Bookala, Bookala.
I'm gonna just say Bookala all the time now. It's a fun word.
And of course, they just immediately get a Megazord instead of trying to reason with the creature that they just sent to space that they were like really concerned with. It's like, oh man, I guess we better fight this big guy that we were friends with because he got big.
No, that's the fake.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, Tommy said you're not the real Bookala.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, all right. Well,
Oh, he said, "Oh yeah, well you're not the real Bookala."
Yeah, spot on.
in my defense, I have to like make a show while I'm watching the show, and like I could just watch it, but then it would be people watching us watching something. Hmm.
Time to handle some Megazord.
Bad Bookala.
Add Bookala.
Jeffrey says, read a Bookala or we're all gonna die. Oh God, that's horrifying. We've done this kind of thing before, though, right? Where somebody has a giant tongue.
Then why do you like Venom?
Well, I don't.
Black, at least.
Yeah, it doesn't usually wrap 35 times around other things. Sometimes we do that with.
Some artists do.
Yeah, but like around himself, he doesn't usually use the tongue to go after people.
In Ultimate, like his whole face opens up like gigantic.
I'm not a big fan of giant Venom tongue. I'm okay with a little bit of that here and there, but like I don't like the giant tongue that wraps around his head.
Yeah. Well, you don't like the giant Venom. You like a more humanoid Venom.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
I actually prefer the Ultimate Venom, where it's just kind of like a monster.
Well, some of it's just what you grow up with and stuff.
Bird's eye or like ant's eye.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Because ants are on the ground, and it's like
an ant's eye view.
Yeah,
that's great. I don't think that's like a technical term people use, but maybe it should be.
It's called worm's eye, though.
Oh, is it? Okay. He's thinking though.
Yeah, he's on point.
Hey, I got that reference. Oh wait. We've been eating shock. Okay, once again, I know I'm a broken record, but you guys should check your stuff before you start showing it to people.
This is like the 5th time that I could have counted this.
Yeah. What, of just like video or film that we didn't look at first?
Yeah. And then we show everybody.
Yeah, and we don't even look at it. We're just like, look at this. Thomas said that should have ended with a Bookala dance off.
Remember the days of developing your footage?
Mm-hmm. Your film? Yeah.
Kodak cameras?
Yes, I do. We take so many things for granted now. It was a big deal the first time I went to a photographer and he was able to show me the picture he just took on a video screen.
Yeah.
On a monitor. That was a big deal.
Yeah, man, you used to have to go on vacation and then like wait a week to see your photos from the vacation.
And then you'd be going through it and you're like, oh man, I wasted these because I shot the ground, or it's totally black, or I got your foot, mom.
Your finger was in front of the lens the whole time.
The whole time. Yeah, you remember that? Or like, oh man, it's so blurry. Or you idiot, you can't take a picture of a tube TV.
Although Polaroids are still ahead of our time. We still can't print out photos immediately. Like I want my phone to just do a Polaroid and just pop the photo right out.
Yes. Phones should have a little printer at the bottom of them.
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks a lot for watching this episode of Morphin Mania. This was a weird one. Both the episodes we saw and us, really. Join us again tomorrow for another one, if you are so inclined. Next time we're going to watch Forever Friends. I almost said Forever Red. Nobody get excited. What's that?
No, I just said not yet.
Forever Friends, where Zed sends the huge jaws of destruction to destroy the Power Rangers. I'm sure that will not be anything related to the Jaws from 007. Nope, doesn't look anything like that. And a real fish story. We're back to the fish. It's been a while. It's been a while since we had a fish monster, but I knew we couldn't go too long without another one.
Yep.
So anyway, thanks again for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Jason, punching you.
I'm DJ.
That's violent. What did anybody do to you? See you later, folks.